It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Utah Jazz. And for Utah, one thing they've talked about, sustaining focus on the defensive end, allowing no easy shots, trying to be disruptive, maybe causing some turnovers that can lead to easy buckets in transition. And tonight we get a chance to watch Lonzo Ball, hometown draft pick of the Lakers. Shaq, how much has he changed the outlook for this team?
Well, first of all, he wanted to stay in L.A., been there all his life, played high school ball there. It's actually pretty amazing how it worked out so perfectly.
Well, he's unselfish, Ernie, and he's a guy that someone would love to play with because he looks for you first before himself. He's just got to block out a lot of it. Noise.
Yeah, there's been a lot of noise.
There's
Too
lot
much
of noise.
Yeah,
there's a lot of noise around him. You know, very closely around him.
But he has stayed very level-headed.
Yeah, he's stayed level-headed. He's got to. It's tough.
Here's another level-headed guy.
Who's that?
Kevin Harlan.
Oh, you got me again.
As level-headed as they come.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. Two conference rivals, C-Web, squaring off tonight. A little extra. You can feel it riding on this one.
Oh, yeah. And you know how the conference rival games go. These games could mean a lot at the end of the season when you're talking about playoff seeding, tiebreakers, all that good stuff. And there's never been anything wrong, in my opinion, with a little mutual dislike. I mean, there are no friends when you step between these lines.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
Well, I like the effort. It always feels good to get on the board first.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Mitchell and Ingles are out on the wings. And it's Rubio in at the point guard. And here is Mitchell. Gobert, the pass to Rubio. On the wing, Ingles. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Ingles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. James against Ingles. Right at the free throw line, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Determination and focus inside. Not a lot you can do against James once he gets the ball right there.
The pass to Favors. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Favors has got his second bucket of the game to go. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. Here's the floater. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The biggest fear any opponent has, I mean, watching LeBron go to work inside, I mean, you know what the results are going to be.
Rubio taking his time here. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
Yeah, Kevin, he's mindful of the fact that this is a shot-blocking team they're playing, but he doesn't want his team to be shy offensively. He said, if anything, we have to be patient and at the same time aggressive. If we can be deceptive in the way we attack, and there are ways to do that, we can score inside. We'll see if that works, Kevin.
David thinks sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
Well, look, you can play with pace, you can play with speed, and still be patient. And that's what this team is going to have to do against this aggressive D. They can't force things. They've got to play smart and in control.
And so Favors nails both of them. And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they had, Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, two of the greatest players to ever play the game, is Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. I mean, Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year, and I think they're in the conversation for best team ever. Well, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timing.
The Lakers trail. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Got a piece of it. Ingles against James. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And it's Rubio with the ball for Utah. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Chris, LeBron James here with the Lakers signed a 4-year deal with the team that surprised a lot of people.
But yeah, Kevin, and what is scary, though, is LeBron just doesn't seem to be slowing down. I mean, Father Time is undefeated, but he could be at this level of greatness all 4 years. And to think this might not even be his last big contract, that's just stupid. I mean, that speaks to the greatness of LeBron.
Gobert finds Ingles. For the 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
James with the bucket.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. To the paint. Baseline jumper, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Back to Rubio. .151 left in the first quarter. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Mitchell missing.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump. Look at this. I like this. Team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
And Gobert kicks to Rubio. Here's Favors. Has to Gobert. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And Los Angeles with some changes. Josh Hart comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Stolen by Mitchell. To the middle. Favors passes to Ingles. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. Pass to Ingles. Clock at 4. Here's Rubio. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Rubio's got his first 2 points.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
And the type of game that many coaches hate. Very little defense being played on either end.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Utah trailing here. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good by Favors.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
The Lakers have gone an incredible 8 of 9 from the field. James against Ingles. For 3. And LeBron James good for 3. LeBron's got 17.
Something lit a fire under him this quarter. Their lead safe as long as he's on the floor.
Mitchell's shot is good.
That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
Here's Ball, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
A work in progress, but the ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a little.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mitchell, and the Jazz, another 3.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Right back after this break. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
Well, and not only in terms of building the lead, but now the defense has to extend itself. That leads to other opportunities.
So on the floor for Utah, Exum and Mitchell, the guard tandem. Jay Crowder out there with Favors, and it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, as we know, Rudy Gobert is a 7-footer with an aggressive mentality. He said some guys don't have pride, but I do, sometimes too much. Quinn Snyder said he gets angry, which I like. Whatever kind of stereotypes Americans have about the French, they don't apply. Not to him anyway, guys.
Thank you, G.A. He is indeed a fiery competitor. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket for Mitchell. Chris, of current players who could eventually become coaches, who would you put in that category? There are a lot of brilliant guys that play this game, think the game through so well.
Chris Paul, Ariza, those guys come to mind for some reason to me. Klay Thompson.
Yes.
He comes to mind. And I don't know if it's the personality that I see these guys in or if it's the way that they approach the game. But, yeah, those guys come to mind. I definitely could see them taking the game to another level once their playing days are in.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got 10.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wing.
Well, this is just another case where being aggressive wins out.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Well, I only got one thing to say. I mean, if you hate LeBron, keep hating. I mean, didn't he accomplish everything he wanted to in Cleveland? He brought them their first chip in 50 years, took them to multiple finals. I think it felt that he could make the switch to the Lakers with a good conscience. I mean, it's hard to argue that he didn't give Cleveland everything he had at this time. I mean, it was just time to move on.
Free throw good, James. And for LeBron, this decision to come to L.A. was less about C-Webb, his legacy, and more about his life.
I mean, he wanted a new challenge. Let's think about it. He gets to play in the West for the first time. That's a different style of play. I mean, it's the biggest market he's ever been in. He can take advantage of life off the court for once. I mean, he's close to his son who plays in high school in L.A. You know he's a family man. And the Lakers had a lot to offer LeBron beyond the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Lakers leading by 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
Outside Crowder. Back to Exum, and stolen by Kuzma. McGee, the pass to Kuzma, over Cephalosha. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 27 points for LeBron.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Launches a 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
He loves sticking it to the D like that. That's a LeBron special. Knock it down right in your face.
Mitchell outside. Back to Exum. Second chance shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket for Mitchell.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Ball dishes to McGee. Good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Exum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Cephalosha. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by McGee. McGee's got 3 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 10. Mitchell kicks to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Utah. Out to Favors. Here's Exum. And the Jazz, another three. 1:11 left in the first half. Here's James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
James is such a powerful player. Amazing at how he draws contact on the way up.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Move shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Lance Stevenson comes in for Josh Hart. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Ricky Rubio comes in for Dante Exum. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now, here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. There's the three. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
You can't fault him for taking the three when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
And the Lakers get it back. Gobert with the block. And that one's good. Ingram's got his second bucket. And it's Rubio with the ball for Utah. They trail by 11. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Rubio finds Crowder. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Los Angeles leading by 9. LeBron passes the ball. Stevenson inside the three-point line. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Stevenson's got his first basket. Poked away, and so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 34 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
I like the way LeBron was utilized in the first half. They played to all the strengths, of which there are so many to count. But there's an art to putting him in the best position to execute. I thought Coach did a great job of that.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Ingram is out there with LeBron James, and it's McGee in at the 5.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill. And this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
Well, it might have taken Joe Ingles a few years to adjust to the NBA, but he looks right at home now. Was playing overseas until he made the NBA jump at age 27. The way he's playing now, it was worth the wait.
Here is McGee after the basket by Utah. That one good for 2.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. And for Ingles, he's a player that gives you a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he's played in a number of leagues and has picked up quite a few tricks along the way. Great passer, can act as that point forward if you need him to, but his shooting from the outside has made him into the strong player that he is. A career 40% shooter from 3.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Jazz trail by 6. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen by McGee. Outside Rondo. Throws it up high. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
You know, for years, the adage has been that, C-Web, big men take longer to develop than other positions. Does that still ring true today?
I don't think so. I think today the point guard position, because the point guard position is the toughest position in the game. I think when the big men did take the longest to develop, it was because the big man position, the center and power forward, were the toughest, and that's kind of changed. Cat and B didn't take very long to develop. Big men coming to the league, they're more polished now, and I think the fact that the coaches are the coaching, the skill sets now are so much more alike that guys can make it easier adjustment into the game because they've been playing their game and adjusting a lot longer than maybe the players before that had to find a different role once they entered into the pros. Well, that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Utah calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now, here's Ingles. And Gobert kicks to Rubio. Ingles passes to Favors. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
And they're going to need even more out of him with the score being what it is.
Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Caldwell Pope dishes to Ingram. 5 on the clock. Kuzma again, Los Angeles.
He excels at scoring from the mid-range. Kuzma is awesome at making use of these spots on the floor.
Rubio finds Gobert. Kuzma against Ingles. Knocked loose. Another shot. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense.
One shot.
You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
Lakers leading by 8. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Rondo passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
It's tipped. Kuzma kicks to Caldwell Pope, and stolen by Favors. It's deflected. Here's Kuzma, and again it's the Lakers.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass. Oh, yeah, look, now you can see how Ingram has developed in his short time in the NBA. Gotten a little bit stronger, attacking the basket. He's the former #2 pick, and he's gaining steam with confidence. And maybe one day he can be an elite scorer. He's starting to develop a little bit of a killer instinct when he has the ball.
And with Ingram, he now wants the ball and wants to attack defenders each time down the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that doesn't just mean he's doing it with scoring. He's become a great drive and kick playmaker as well. Now, for me, the next step for him is to emerge as a vocal leader, something that the LA office is hoping he can become.
No good on the free throw. Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
You rarely see a player enter the NBA as polished as Kyle Kuzma did. I mean, he goes beyond the numbers. He simply looked like a 5-year vet from the get-go. He has the makings to be a pretty good player with the start he had.
And so it's Utah here with the ball after the basket by the Lakers.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Rondo looking over the floor. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And Chris, for Kuzma, he has said he is striving to be one of the greats.
Well, Kuzma is a very versatile scorer and plays like a star already. Now, look, he's great with his jump hook or in any ISO situation. He's already exceeded the expectations, but hopes to do even more in the near future. But I would caution you. Your sophomore year, everyone has scouted you and they know your game. Just be ready.
Shooting one.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Crowder kicks to Ingles. Passes to Burks. Three-pointer. Joe Ingles, and that's good. Ingles has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Utah.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And there's the pass to Hart. Back to Rondo. Crowder with the steal. Gobert down low. He's against Kuzma. And the wide open shot from Crowder. And Utah another three.
He's worked a lot on his three-point shot. Crowder makes enough where it has to be on.
Now Rondo. He has 5. Clock at 6. For the 3. Cans it from downtown. Rondo's got 8 here in the quarter.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defenses adjust, though.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Utah, Crowder is the 4 and Gobert is the 5. Ricky Rubio is out there with Alec Burks, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And Ball slams it in.
Solid is swiping the ball away. Ball is great at studying his man and anticipating his next move.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from O'Neal. And so it's the Lakers with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Kuzma kicks to Stevenson. He tries for 3. And here's Los Angeles. Has the ball for the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you live with that. Ball has to keep hitting these contested jumpers.
Outside Crowder. Here's O'Neal. That's tipped to the left wing and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. James checked in for the Lakers. Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. Utah calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Oh, you love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Now, here's Rubio. Kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Crowder. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Ball. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Crowder.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Well, when you're at a size disadvantage, sometimes the mid-range is better than inside. You get a little more space. You don't allow the shot blocker to get up on you, and also you can use your handles and your quickness.
Now here's James. And James throws it down hard.
And defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
And Rubio kicks to Crowder. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the lay-in.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's James. Back to Ball. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Rubio the pass to Mitchell. Back to Mitchell right side. There's the triple. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And
that athletic.
Yeah.
Wow. Jumped out of the gym. James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. They double him with James. Ingram with the steal. A floater. That one goes in. LeBron's got 44.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
Got a piece of it. Gobert down low. Guarded by Kuzma. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Kevin, that type of D, that's not going to get it done. I mean, he can't be giving up those kinds of shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're ahead by 17. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Caldwell Pope finds McGee. LeBron outside. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Over Ingles. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. James has got 46 points. Up top Favors. Mitchell outside. Pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And the Jazz another 3.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Well, the big thing was if he had an open look, he drained it. He didn't let any of those easy chances get away from him.
And Utah making a change here. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Rudy Gobert. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Alec Burks checked in for Mitchell. And it's Dante Exum in for Ricky Rubio. And that one misses. And here's Sefolosha. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. It's an 18-point game.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Monster scoring run, but had to do this earlier. Now it shoulda, woulda, coulda, all that.
LeBron against O'Neal. Now here's LeBron, guarded closer. And stolen by Favors. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
One shot, gentlemen.
And that one falls for Favors. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
James looking around. Unloads from 13. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by LeBron.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Congrats on the win. Where do you go mentally when you're in the rhythm like you were tonight?
It's a zone you get into, and it's kind of unexplainable, and you try to go out there and you feel like it's nothing that you can't do. And hopefully the momentum just continued to go throughout the whole quarter, and it did. And not only did it open up for me, open up for the rest of us too.
I know that's got to be empowering, LeBron. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.
Thank you, my friend all over the world, my brother and NBA 2K fan, basketball fans all over the world. I hope you guys enjoy my video game, basketball game, NBA 2K. My friend, my brother, and for sure, my friend, my brother. We will see it again next time for sure, my friend, my brother. Hope you have a good time, a good day, a good night, and a good dream, my friend, my brother. Thank you for watching again. See you next time. Thank you. See you next